Warning. Brightside Masks RPG contains content that is not suitable for younger audiences, and it might be triggering to some, including strong language, violence and gore, and mature and sensitive topics. Please review the on-screen warnings before enjoying the show.
Latter part of the class, you guys probably went over some ethics that you guys probably argued with Miss Mortis about. Miss Mortis erasing the chalkboard. It seems like class is gonna wrap up and then she's just like, oh, I almost forgot I have one last thing I got to torture you with. And she like plucks a book from her desk, drools up here flipping through the pages. Usually we have this event during the fall, but since the city decided to fall during fall, we couldn't do it. Haha. What? Who's possessing the giant crab?
I was gonna say, why is the giant crab spinning?
I hope you all can see that and I'm not just looking crazy. Oh, no.
It just appears from under the crab.
Oh! I'm fine with pets in the classroom. I'm not fine with actual possession. That's a no-no in the classroom.
Pets are fine. Possession. No. Sorry.
Darn.
Sam,
Kevin,
you're breaking the rule. Technically, Luffy's also breaking rules. And Wyatt. Oh! Well, we have a school play. The other classes are also going to be performing their own plays. It's all happening on the same day. I expect you all to be better than Oriole's class, and Blue Spark's class, and Tempest's, and Machi's, all of them. Because we are the best, and they should know it.
That's right.
Is there like a personal competition between all the teachers?
It's definitely not personal, she says, winking.
If we do worse than them, does that mean we suffer?
I don't feel like disclosing that information at this time.
That's a bit concerning.
We're all gonna sign the book. Oh, no.
So, I have a couple of different things. She writes down the different roles on the board. Let's see. So we're going to need a script writer. We're going to need probably at least 5 different performers, a couple of special effects artists, some coordinators for the audience, prop artists, and a director. So everybody, give me a 1d6. Let's go!
Alright.
Sylvia, you are a special effects artist.
Yeah!
Toby, you're the
Good
script
luck.
writer! Sam's also a special effects artist.
See how that works.
Can we switch?
No, no switching. Nuby, you're a performer.
I think I would prefer having another task. I'm not really performer material.
Nonsense! You wear a bow tie every day, honey! Connor, you and Amari are gonna be staff coordinators.
I don't think me being a staff
Okay.
coordinator is such a good idea.
The Dice Gods are really fucking with y'all. Oliver's a prop artist.
At least that makes sense.
So, Phrase, we could make them 2 different things so you could die as my honorary Janice. Phrase, yeah, a performer.
Go for crab go.
Yo,
We do.
Connor
We-
is
we have
so
2,
freaking cool
3,
today,
and
y'all.
2.
Connor, why don't you always have a sugar rush, dude? This is so fun!
It's like he had as much coffee as Attorney.
I don't suggest
I
getting
don't
him
think that's how it
coffee.
works.
Wait, did you say you have coffee? Can I have coffee?
No,
really
I
need
said no coffee for you.
No.
No.
You don't understand.
I don't have any. Go away. Looking their backpack.
Okay. But seriously, do you have coffee?
No one has coffee, Connor. Sit down.
Drags the giant crab.
No, it's my crab. My crab. Give it back. It's my crab.
So you and the freaking...
Where did it go?
It's in his desk now. He pushed it all the way
You
in.
killed the crab. There's nothing I can do now.
What?
Who killed Comfort Crab?
So I'll tell you what everybody else got. Lofi is a performer.
The 2 short ones.
Loki!
Right?
Mushio's also a staff and audience coordinator.
Damn, I wanted to be performer.
Saturni's a
We don't know
performer,
yet.
though.
Okay.
Lucid is also a performer.
Yes!
The 3rd short one. Hey, Lucid.
What's up?
If you have ADHD and I give you,
A sugar rush?
does that mean you get double the ADHD?
I don't want to find out, man. Just sit down.
Okay.
Wow, for once to be more well-mannered than you are. What does the world come to?
That's good, friend.
Keefa's a prop artist.
That makes a lot of sense.
Raven's a performer.
Oh.
Yeah, my girlfriend! I'm gonna make you look the best!
Raji's a special effects artist.
Yeah!
My boy Caspian's the director.
Wow.
So we have written by Toby and directed by
Oh,
Caspian.
wow!
Miranda is prop artist. Wyatt, the other special effects artist.
So we got a lot of special effects artists.
I have such plan.
First, we got to figure out what our scriptwriter wants to do for a story.
The story
I
of
love
Tobe and
stories.
Caspian.
Have fun, Toby!
The amount of people who can kill me in this room right now.
Bro, we could kill you before!
Caspian, I really hope you know what you're doing.
I really don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, should we decide on like a story together? Is that all Toby's job?
I'm very open to your ideas. I would appreciate that, Luffy. Thank you.
Can I suggest that I'm the star of the show? Is that too mean?
Of course she would!
Actually, I'm not opposed to that. I'll be real.
Hey,
Potential?
Yeah, I think we'd be good.
I think we're gonna see a real ugly side of Luffy by the end of this. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna see a mean streak in her. Like,
I'm mean!
ooh.
She says, standing up and punching the air.
Caspian, I'm gonna ruin your sister. I'm going to die.
As long as I don't get too many lines, I think I should be good.
Okay.
Maybe I can kill him off!
About-
Why are you adamant in killing everybody?
Yes, I don't think that is a good idea. Perhaps this is a story where no one dies.
But that's
Maybe
not
this was-
very dramatic.
Aren't we dramatic enough?
True. but-
I certainly am.
I mean, you could always
but
kill
we're
me
playing-
off. No, not again. What? Toby just left!
Hey,
I was
listen.
coming over here to threaten you, but I guess I'll just not.
He's right there, Nick Caspian.
He's not here. Caspian T-poses to block you.
Listen,
What do you want, Connor
we-
Nelson?
it's important. I promise. We need to talk about that thing later after class.
What
That's
thing?
ROOOOOOOOOT. Just
Yeah.
maybe after class.
Okay! Whoa, man, you're being more cryptic than I am. Oh my god, I literally hate it here. Keep us like itching away. Later, losers. Leave
I
me.
like you.
Ew!
Sam writes that down.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you need the crab, Connor?
I'll get the crab! Hello, little creature. May I have the crab?
Give it to me.
Okay! Take
Thank
whatever
you.
you want! If you want my lunch money, you can have that too!
What kind of play are we doing? Are we doing a straight play? Are we doing a musical?
Oh god, make it a musical.
Musical! Miranda sings.
What if we make it about Comfort Crab?
That's an idea! She says, sitting back down.
Imagine Nuby plays as Comfort Crab.
I will pay literally everybody in this room to see Nuby in a freaking comfort crab costume. Please, Toby!
If anyone puts me in a comfort crab costume, I will make sure to ruin your life.
It's already
Can we put you in
ruined!
a dress instead?
I like to sing. I don't know if I'm good at it though.
She's not good at it. Caspian's giving you like the no symbol from across the room.
Amari looks at that, it's like, okay. What if we kept the set design fairly simple? Like Japanese puppet style theater.
That'd be so cool.
I could always use my shadows and stuff to create simple scenery or to kind of like amplify certain effects of certain things so we don't actually like have to make like a lot of really intensive backgrounds or props.
Hey.
Because they could just
yeah.
dissolve and change into the next thing. The lack of big prop pieces would also be good considering the danger rating of this particular classroom.
But that's the fun part, Sylvia. Come on, don't take away the fun. The prospect
Yeah,
of death
don't
makes
take away
it
the
so
fun.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah!
Kill Lucid off. Okay.
Wow, it looks like I second that notion as director. Lucid's gonna die. Yeah.
Whatever you need me to help out with, Sylvia, let me know and I'll lift heavy things and help out with whatever.
We'll figure it out.
I know I'm like freaking insane today, so I'm sorry if I can't really help today, but I promise when this freaking symptom is gone, I can be a better
Oh,
partner.
okay.
It's a nice little foxy. Tries to pet it.
It kind of looks wary of you.
Saturn's holding out money.
Money? Gimme.
Mug's attorney.
Yes, do not do that. You will regret it.
Zooms out with the money.
Did you just give your lunch money to Connor? I was scared and I panicked. I saw it on TV once, so I thought it would work, and it worked.
I go up to his attorney, offer like some money that I made selling cat here. I don't need this.
It's so nice. Cats are really nice. Mugio has a lot of cat pictures in his room. That's very
Yeah,
nice.
I like them.
That's a very hero
Everyone-
thing to do. Save the cats.
Thank you. We'll try and keep a watch out for Connor, and if we see him, maybe we'll hit him beside the head.
This whole entire time, y'all have been goofing off. You notice that Wyatt's usually pretty bouncy and like into things, but like he's just been chilling in the back, kneeled down, staring at a chair.
Is it okay if I head back here with you? You're not gonna say anything.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Are you
Yeah,
good?
yeah. I'm just talking to Lofi.
What?
Lofi?
But hey.
Nobody really talks to her, so
You can?
you can.
Maybe that's
Oh.
why. Oh, Lofi, that's why!
They can't.
I guess that makes sense. Well, she's really
Oh.
excited about the play and is pretty excited that Mary wants to be the star and all.
Mary?
Yeah,
Oh.
our classmate.
Right, okay. Mary, classmate. Luffy, in this chair?
She's always been here. I sat here because I thought she looked lonely.
Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. Can you tell her we're glad she's here?
She can somewhat
Um.
sometimes get the gist of what's going on, but I've just been keeping her up on things. She's a little confused sometimes. But they're glad you're here. He says, smiling.
Thank you for keeping her company.
Yeah. Okay, but right now,
Or we could just catch up later.
let's catch up later. I'm stressed. You see, he's like holding a notebook where he's like director, and it's just written sloppily, and that's like all he has. Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute.
Okay, cool. Oh my god, I'm a screamer. We're gonna figure this out, man. And then everyone's gonna not be mad at us, and we're gonna run this, and
Yep. And we're
everyone's
not gonna get bad grades.
Technically, it's the playwright.
Thank you, Oliver.
Raji leans over. Oh, hey, you're one of the prop artists. I've seen some of your stuff. You could probably do like costumes, right?
Yeah, yes.
Kifa and Miranda. I don't know if I trust them as much as I trust you when it comes to like outfits and stuff. So
Oh, thank you.
I wish I was like kind of on that. I'm like way better at that.
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm pretty tall. I'm sure I'll be useful somehow. They're just like awkwardly staring at each other, looking down at her like sketchbook, like she wants to keep drawing.
What's she drawing? If you don't mind me asking, obviously.
She crosses her sketchbook. I don't know, it sounds really dumb, but I'll like draw outfits. Or I'll draw weapons. I don't
No
know.
way. Do you think I could take a look? Because that's something I kind of do too. Well, I've offered. No one's actually taken me up on actually doing a costume for them yet. But, you know, I have some designs.
Really want to try this hero thing, like, and actually try it. And I didn't even really have a costume when I was a villain. That would be really cool. I would really appreciate some help. Because, like, I have, like, a ton of ideas. And she, like, flips open her book, passes it to you. I don't know, it just, sometimes I feel like it just doesn't fit. Just because I'm just so awkward.
I don't know. Some of these are pretty cool.
I definitely want a mask. Not having one has kind
They're
of ruined my
comfy.
life.
I've worn costumes before. That's how I would know.
Yeah.
No, I get the identity thing too. I mean, Kifa likes it, but like, I don't know, it's a lot of attention.
It's bad for me. My dad was like huge villain, and it's like so hard to get out of his shadow when everybody knows your face. I usually start with the mask and then I draw everything else and see if it sticks, and it never does.
Maybe we can figure something out.
That would be cool. Thanks for listening to me. It was nice.
What are friends for?
She looks so shocked at that, and she just sort of looks away like, and she like gets up and like gathers her stuff, and it's just like, I'm out. Abort.
Wait, your notebook.
If you want to add your own sketches to it, if you have any ideas, you can just give it back to me tomorrow if you want.
Okay.
You have Raji's notebook.
Just looks down at it, starts flipping through pages.
She draws super hard, like jams the pencil in, like it is just very rough, very blocky style sketches. You're looking through it, and it's honestly a lot more casual attire than like anything. Lots of self-portraits too. Raven snuck her way over here, was gonna talk to Toby, and then Toby bolted. So, about the whole party thing, literally everybody's gonna be there, so not to like stress you out even more, but it's gonna be a big deal.
Okay.
I would suggest costume attire. That's kind of what everybody else is going for, because it's gonna be underground. Definitely don't want your identity getting out down there at all. It's at this stupid fondue place that my dad is like literally obsessed with. So, it's like not fancy, but it's like, okay, there's gonna be a lot of villains there, so like, we also kind of need to bring our A game, because we could probably get some really good help on our side if we play the right cards.
I'll definitely be on my worst behavior.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm sorry. It's just cute.
Fine, we're adorable, okay.
It's fine. So Amari, you see Luffy, also happily drawing herself on the stage. All of these like crazy effects and like everything's on fire and stuff.
So what kind of character, like, are you gonna be on stage then?
I don't know.
'Cause-
I could be the hero, or I could be the civilian, or I could be the villain, or I could be, I don't know, just like the really pretty girl that sings or something. I don't care. I'm just
Yeah,
excited. This is
yeah.
be so much fun. We can hang out after class. We could be like a huge group of friends, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if things go well, Mortis is gonna, like, maybe she'll get us something, but...
Pizza party!
If-
Pizza!
Miss Mortis is just like, eyes wide, like, oh no, the dreaded words.
I declare a pizza party if we do good. I think that'd be the best course of action.
I guess it depends on what the director says. Mari's kind of, like, been looking over at Caspian, like, every so often.
He's got his head on his desk now, and he just crumbles up a paper, throws it, without moving.
He's gonna die.
I believe it.
He sucks at this sort of thing. Like, I'll try to help him if I can. I'm definitely more of a leader.
Yeah, I believe it. Well, so there is something that I've been wanting to talk to you about, probably with Caspian, if you
Am I
want
in
to
trouble?
hang out afterward. Oh, no, you're not in trouble.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything.
It-
Are we gonna get to
it's
go
fine
in?
either
It's
way.
here, cool? The room with your brother with the stars and the spaceship stuff?
I can ask him.
I've been so in love with that. I'm investing in starlights because they're pretty. I'm not copying
was
your brother,
gonna-
but I'm copying your brother. Your brother's so much
Honestly,
cooler than
I think you
mine.
would take it more as a compliment.
My brother's so normal, and he's boring. He does his
Yeah.
punch stuff.
Well, if you do need stars, I'm pretty sure Nika would be fine with donating some of his.
If he has any extra stars, this star would like 1 or 2 or 5. That'd be great.
Yeah, well, good luck on your planning and
Yay!
your acting.
Hey, director,
What?
can you make my character have something to do with the glowy stars like Amari's brother?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The glowy stars, they're like on the ceiling.
Maybe.
We'll see.
If you don't, I'll hit you forever.
Yeah, we'll see. He turns her around and shoos her off. I
Why are we in this mess? Why are we always in a mess?
don't know. Cause y'all are losers.
So everyone leaves. Connor walks back with a freaking bag of Doritos he bought from the snack machine that he took from the attorney. So I'm just munching. Where did everyone go? Where's that?
Bye, Connor. Miss Mortis just waves. Oh, free chips. Oh, never mind. No free chips. Right after school, you go home.
Hey, I guess Toby isn't home yet.
Went to Caspian's. These two are sitting here. You walk in and they're like, oh yeah, hi, haha. But then like, immediately they're like, why don't you sit down?
Okay.
Lucas puts this down.
Oh,
pain? But I fixed your machine.
Oh, thank you so much. You're really, really helpful. Thank you. Haven't used this in a while. I told you that Nuby made this, right? And that I got to talk to my dog before.
Yeah,
I had a dog at one point.
that was very close to being dangerous, so if your friend ever needs help with some of his inventions, you can always send him my way.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much. You both really done a lot for me, and sometimes I feel bad about that. I feel like I need to repay you guys somehow.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that, no. Look, we love having you here, Sam. You're a good kid. We don't mind having you here because we're kind of paying it forward because
I know I'm a danger.
No. He's just like, no. That's not what I was gonna say. We just wish we had an opportunity like you when we were your age. That's besides the point. We've got something a little more pressing to talk about. When we were at Root, I saw some unsavory characters that I've seen in your memories before.
Sam backs up just a little bit. He ends up kind of like rigidly in his chair. A little frightened.
It's not my place to really ask, but I'm just concerned because I saw what they did to you, and that kind of fear will never leave me. What they did to you.
Me either.
I just want you to know that we went back, and I've been tracking them. I bugged them. I know where they are. I don't know
Sam looks down at the device.
what they are. Why do they not have fears? Why don't they have any bad memories? They don't really have souls.
They erase themselves. They don't believe in having any bad things in their mind. The Turkmen does some really, really messed up shit. Looks down at the device and thinks about his dog. I made a promise that if I could get revenge. Where did you say they were?
You say that, and they look at each other like, oh shit. I'm gonna say that's a provoke. Now you're gonna have to get it out of them. Because now they're like, hey, are we gonna do the villain thing and like get revenge or we're not? Because Toby's not gonna like that.
Damn.
Ah, damn.
Damn.
After you say that, Ricky just opens his mouth like matter-of-factly like, ah yes! And then Lucas like slams the table like, no, absolutely not! And then Ricky closes his mouth like, aw. I mean, that's bad. No. That's not how we're going to handle this problem. Revenge just leads to more hurt. Look at Golden Light. Do you really want to go down that path? Because we've been down that path.
He sighs.
We're still trying to clean up the mess.
I guess you're right.
It's not the best course of action, but these individuals do need to be apprehended. They're looking for you.
And you promise me that there'll be justice in the end?
I can't promise that if we leave it up to anyone else. I say this is a family matter. This is personal.
Gotcha.
We're keeping an eye on them. We just want you to know that we're looking out for you and that we care about you, and we don't want to see you end up this way in the messes that we're in.
Thank you. That really means a lot. I feel comforted by that. That they have comforted or supported me.
I will roll for comfort support for them. Damn! That was a good roll! Holy shit! Let's go! Kill switch! Gets up, gives you like a freaking big ol' bear hug, makes eye contact with you.
Which is hard to do.
Yes.
The non-blinking eyes.
Yeah! I don't know what to call you, but we're here for you. You are like one of our own, so. No, you have a safe place. And we'll do everything we can to help you.
Thank you.
We'll do the Tobe attack, and then they both hug you. There's your condition cleared. Whatever one you see
Thank
fit.
you. No longer feels hopeless.
Give you a big hug. Tobe hates that when he's mad, by the way. If he's ever really mad, just give him a hug. He'll melt.
Aw.
You should also know, I don't know when Toby's coming home. We will not be here tonight. We've been invited to Black Crow's celebration, and if we didn't go, that would be very suspicious. So yeah, we're gonna go crash his party! It's gonna be great!
Try not to steal too many things.
They hadn't thought about it, and then you planted the seed in their head, and Ricky just wrings his hands like...
Because I totally would. But you guys are better than that. Winks.
Definitely. And they go back to their place. You get to go on an adventure with Amari to the graveyard. Miss Mortis loves this place. So she's just sort of waiting there, talking to seemingly nothing, but she's talking to a ghost. Oh, look!
Yep.
It's my wonderful little wild children, and their little dog, too.
I wish you would say something nicer if I wasn't here.
Well, welcome to the graveyard.
Thanks.
Yeah, as if I haven't been here a
I
million
brought a
times
magical
already.
device.
Ooh,
No,
I
it's
like
not-
magical
you-
devices.
It's not real magic, it's Nuby magic. He made it. It talks to ghosts. Talked to my dead dog before. And he don't revenge him, and I will. But anyway.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot to unpack here, but okay.
I need therapy. Anyway.
We have that at school for free. Although I don't recommend him. He's terrible. This is clearly better.
Right?
You think? I brought Sam here because Sam can read memories, all that, and to see if he could possibly look through Desmond's memories to see if we could find anything, even though it might be difficult considering Desmond is not alive. Thought we could figure something out. I mean, our powers are weird enough.
We do is try.
Oriel did tell me once that you helped her, Sam, with some amnesia, which is amazingly powerful.
I did indeed, and I got to then see what promise looked like, and that had an impact on me.
Wow.
She seemed like she was a good person.
From what I heard, yeah, she wasn't really that big of a deal until, you know, they're gone, and that's usually how it works.
Relatable, he says under his breath. Anyway, I guess we should get started. What do we do first?
You tell me, I don't know how to cure amnesia.
I can interact with ghosts, sort of. Only one of my arms does, and the one that's glowy is the one that does it. Amari, like, holds up their arm. I can try and interact with Desmond. Never tried to make a ghost corporeal, and honestly, it scares me. But I can try to, for a brief second, get him not mortal, but, like, sort of, so that you can...
You're just gonna bring him to this
Memory.
plane. Yeah, which you do portals all the time,
plan.
so this should be a breeze for you.
I can use this device to talk to him. I don't think I can see him, so you'll have to point me in the right direction.
I may have a move for this. I'm gonna
Oh!
look really quick.
Woo!
Ooh,
Plug into the cosmic ether and
Ooh,
tune
what
out
will
of
you
this
do?
world. Roll plus freak.
Yes, you can do that!
okay. 6.
Garbage.
Oh wait, did you add your plus for Kit?
Wait, no,
One-
Kit
one
would
thing
because
that I-
Kit, it's unleashing powers.
Your loyal little fox companion sees you struggling, jumps up on your shoulder, and gives you the boost you need.
Nuzzles into your chin.
Aww. And the ghost, it is like a outline of a person. You can make out some features. It's almost like you don't have your glasses on.
So I use the thing I'm holding to like try and talk to and be like, is it okay if we read your memories?
We have the technology for that now?
To talk to you, yes. Reading your memories would be my job.
I see. Everything's really foggy. I'm getting a little worried. Every day's getting worse. I would appreciate any help I could get, really. I just...
Gotcha. Just stand still and I'll do my best. Rolling freak.
Can I roll burn really quick?
Sure, roll burn first.
Thank you. Let's go.
Alright, let's go, gamers. Come on. Yes! No! Oh, yeah, good.
The panic! You can mark a condition, or you can unstable or temporary, so your choice. If you ever want to use the Tarquin, you can just mark your doom track instead.
I think I'll do that.
Okay.
Mark one of my doom track.
Tarquin sees you're trying to do something that's fucking virtually impossible.
Your efforts are so futile. What are you trying to do, Sam? This person is not alive. Are you aware?
I am, but I need this to work out. I need this to help a friend. Whatever you can do, whatever you have to do, I'm willing to bend to your will a little bit.
At last.
Guess I'm learning.
I'm very pleased with the results.
You're welcome, I guess.
Tarquin helps. I'm gonna roll to see how many things you can get, like memories. It's just gonna be a 1d6. Oh wow, that's a 5. So you can 5 things, whatever you want to know about Desmond. 5 things. And then whatever I tell you, he gets 2.
Okay.
Amari wants to be able to find core memories because those are what the ghosts saw. Or they want to know how Desmond died, but they also are kind of curious as to how Desmond knows Miss Mortis. They're gonna try and scrape the surface just to see if they are actually dead weight, because they don't know that.
Good. My 1 is, what is your most prized memory? Their fondest memory.
Oh my god, I was gonna suggest that. You're wonderful.
Okay, so how did Desmond die? Desmond Tate was involved in a horrific failed experiment by Root. He had jumped around different Aegis branches, trying to figure out just what he wanted to do with his life. Really couldn't make a good decision. The last place he resorted to was Root, because he was very, very interested in the gemstones and their capabilities. He was researching them and was actually researching the red gems, which are power stones. They have specifically pretty much 1 power to them, and it can be absorbed and then you have power, but renders the gem useless. He accidentally did that. Definitely wasn't made for somebody like him at all. Root was like, hey, there's some way we can try and save this guy from his own failures, his own experiments. And that was to essentially try and do what they had done with Lofi, except they hadn't done that with Lofi yet. This is the first time they ever tried something like what happened to Lofi, and it went terribly wrong. Tried not to fuse him with another person, but with another person's DNA. A villain's DNA. A villain who had perished a long time ago was sort of reborn when they injected Desmond with it. And that villain completely took over Desmond and pushed him out. So he's just without a body. Dead without a body.
Amari, like, watching Sam operate on Desmond is just, like, fidgeting. What happened?
Have my hand on Desmond's forehead, relay all this information.
Next thing you get is how you met Miss Mortis. It's actually a happy little memory. After he graduated from Arch Academy, which was a villain reformation school, went to college for magic. Was a terrible, awful sorcerer. Awful at it. Miss Mortis tried to help him a lot. He did end up dropping out eventually, but they stayed pretty good friends despite everything. Got up to some shenanigans together at the graveyard sometimes, spooking people. As for your are you dead weight question, you get a very specific memory. When Desmond had first absorbed this power through the gemstone, the power itself was actually to turn other powers off, and he specifically wanted that power because he believed that was the only way he was going to be useful. Because he thought, some people don't want their powers, maybe I can at least help people who feel trapped. Root, the lovely, lovely organization they are, set up a failsafe, a trigger word, a code they ever needed to stop him. It was deadweight. And all they had to do was say it once, and that was it. Desmond died, and deadweight took over, taking on that name.
Yikes.
Most prized memory? During high school, there's a week where they do senior pranks. His prank was probably the best. More of the quiet kid of the class, definitely was standoffish, didn't talk to anybody, so they least expected it when he pulled off the best stunt. He, like, tricked all the villain kids. So he's actually pretty damn proud of himself.
We have one more question. Do we want to use it? Amari wants to know why the hell Desmond was up on Phytopia.
Yeah, that's such a good question.
Definitely curious about why he was up there.
A really foggy memory. Desmond and Deadweight are connected in some way. Desmond obviously followed his body around until Deadweight didn't want him there anymore. Deadweight got his hands on an artifact and put Desmond in there. Specifically lost a fight with Cosmo to get it as far away as possible. So he tried to get rid of Desmond. And you guys brought him back.
Dan just sort of like sways sideways, just sort of like, that's all I could find.
Motions for Kit to like go over and like just go support you so that you don't fall off the gravestone.
It would be a shame if Sam fell into a grave.
I learned some information on Desmond via Root. It was an experiment that went wrong.
Never probably have seen Miss Mortis not ditzy, goofy self. Like, she looks...
Yeah.
Sad. I knew he got himself into trouble. I mean, it's Desmond. Oh, I didn't think it was this kind of trouble. I know we probably don't have a lot of time to help him. Especially since, you know, a villain hijacked his body, and that's just Halcyon City. So, he's not exactly the strongest. I'm not sure what it's going to take to push the villain out. I mean, he's literally in his DNA now. Oh. I'm saying this as a adult figure and not your teacher. Don't trust the government.
I wasn't planning on it.
We'll talk about things and we'll see if there's anything we can do to maybe fix this. You know, I took you up on talking to some of the other adults, and I'm sure if I brought this matter up to them, they would be very interested in helping.
They connected to the government some way?
Some of them are, but I can be choosy. They all don't like me anyway. Problem is I'm not sure if this is just two spirits fighting for the same body, or it's something way more difficult that we'll have to, like, separate DNA and stuff, and oh no, do not trust me with that. If it was spirits, I can just switch them out, no problem, but, this is a little messier, so I'll ask around for some adult help.
Well, I mean,
but in the meantime, you two did such
anything
great work.
about where Deadweight is?
Shouldn't he be in prison?
I think so. Assume Halcyon has a lot of prisons, and the system is probably very complicated, so...
And definitely great, and we trust them just like we do Root. Conspiracies aside, we're here to help Desmond, and I'll catch up with him, and I'll let you know how things go, and we'll take it from there. I really appreciate both of your help.
Yeah, thanks. Like, Amari, like, looks over to Sam, who, like, probably did most of the heavy lifting with specifically the memory stuff. Yeah.
Take Miss Mortis's influence. Y'all can both have influence over Desmond, too.
Cool. If you want, you can have influence over Amari again and shift their label.
I think I will boost your mundane and I will lower your free.
Okay.
The Mystic's like blinking. Desmond wants to talk to you. Because you did just like give this man his entire life back. Thank you. You've got a gift. Like,
no problem.
I don't think I've ever seen powers like that before. And I've seen a lot of powers, apparently.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse.
I guess that's why I give myself powers, take away powers. If I am able to go back, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do or who I'm gonna be. I'm sure this villain has ruined my name, if I already had done it myself.
I think there's always hope. I think you make a redemption. Get a haircut.
What a mess.
I think there's hope for you.
Thanks. I've never seen a stone like that before. If it's hurting you and I get better, I can help. I can help you if you need it. You've already helped me more than I could ever hope to help you, but...
Thank you.
Apparently I could take powers away. Maybe there's a way I could turn it off.
He thinks for a moment.
But you have a choice now, and feel like you probably didn't before. So that's if everything goes well. Of course, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I really appreciate the offer, and assuming everything goes well, I think I'd take you up on it.
There's hope for you too.
Thank you.
Probably after class. Thoughts of the play plaguing your mind of like, oh god, I can't act, oh god. As soon as you come to your locker, Proto's just so damn excited, barking at the door, following you, tripping you as you come in.
Hey, shh. It's okay. I really need to ask you some very important questions about what's been happening down there. Do you have anything in your memory banks that could be very important to us?
About Root?
Yes, about Root. More specifically, what they've been up to.
When they took me into custody, it is not a good memory. I was dismantled and reassembled several times. They are making prototypes similar to me, but more harmful than me. They removed the few traits you gave me, like the personality, the emotional capability, more of the AI. They took the structure, and they're building an army. I overheard one of the superiors. They said they wanted to make this army to avoid the loss of human life, which made me sad, because they are willing to destroy your creations instead, which to me are very precious.
They're precious to me too. They're basically using you to make copies of you to try and protect the world of some sort. That's what they're trying to get at.
I think they were trying to replace humans on the battlefield, which is not a terrible cause, but they're doing it in a terrible way.
You are correct in that regard. I know you've probably seen my mother quite a few times. Has she done anything important to them? Have you gotten any information out of her or why she's doing this?
She's come to visit a few times. She does not treat me like a friend, like you. She never did. And that is fine. She was very worried about you. She still is very worried about you. They don't know where you are. I would have never guessed. A locker.
And that's probably a good thing.
It is a good
Kinda
thing
not sure.
to avoid Root. It is a bad thing to avoid Mom and Dad.
I know, but since they're very closely attached to them, I don't really think it's a good idea for me to just waltz in there and say hi all willy-nilly.
Yes, they resorted to using me because of your disappearance. I'm sure they would have you create more things for them, and that could be bad.
Anything attached to Root seems to always be bad.
I agree. What is this?
Oh, it is an artifact.
This does not look like an artifact. Oh, this does.
Bang, bang, bang.
You have a visitor? Shall I do an analysis?
Yes, please. As you do so, I'm gonna go ahead and take this artifact and hide it somewhere, okay?
Visitor is Oliver Durst.
What does Oliver want this time? So Nuby goes ahead and quickly place the artifact in one of the rocket boots. Yes, Oliver?
Sorry, if you're in the middle of something, I'm just, are we doing the sleepover tonight, or?
Yeah, we can totally do it tonight. What time do you need me to be there?
I just need to know if you're going to be there for dinner or not, so I can tell my mom to make more food.
Sure, I would like to accompany you and your family at dinner.
I think it's spaghetti night.
Spaghetti it's fine. It has been a while since I've had spaghetti.
Yes, it has been approximately 487 days. That is a long time. Why have you not had spaghetti?
Yes.
So that's a yes for spaghetti then?
Yes, that's a yes for spaghetti. Is there anything else you need?
I'll see you later tonight.
See you tonight.
You are nervous.
Yes, I am.
Why?
Jumpy today.
Is it because you are afraid of the spaghetti?
Oh, shh.
I know you have a sensitive stomach, but you should not be afraid of spaghetti, for it cannot actually harm you.
I'm not afraid of spaghetti, okay? It's just...
You have not had it for almost a year.
Yes, it's complicated, okay? Look.
Spaghetti is not complicated.
Frodo, listen. This artifact, nobody knows that I have this.
Oh.
I'd like to keep it that way. If anyone finds out that I have this artifact, there will be a lot, and I do mean a lot of complications.
I see.
And I have been doing a lot of work and a lot of research, and I've been able to figure out how to create one myself. However, this one in particular is flawed. There's a few more things that I need to do to really truly know how to create an artifact that works. And I can't let anyone really know that I have an idea of how to make it, because if they do, I may be in a lot more trouble than what I already am in.
I understand. I will lock this conversation.
Right. He does ask Frodo if he can probably analyze and see if there's anything special about the earpiece outside of any normal communications that Nuby may have missed.
This piece was assigned to the Red Sparrow project. The Red Sparrow project that was deleted when my other newly installed protocols were deleted. That is strange.
Wait, other...
The protocols you had me erase at the facility that were installed by group, that information was lost as well. But I feel like it is familiar somehow. Red Sparrow. Shall I search the web?
Yeah, go ahead and search around.
Searching.
Gets like this pleasant little tone, like a little ding. He's got something.
Alright.
Red Sparrow. House finches and house sparrows. The males of the species have red faces. By contrast, the house sparrow have gray heads. Interesting. They are an urban bird. Very colorful.
Well, Nuby just simply face palms.
I was not able to find anything about Miranda Ridgway.
Of course, not on the web.
Except she does have social media. Would you like to follow her?
No, I don't think it's a good idea for me to follow Miranda. Do you think there's any way we can recover some of those files that, you have deleted?
Are you sure that is a good idea?
Perhaps not.
The very first protocol they installed was to not take command from Charles Darby Newton. Luckily, the very first protocol was to only listen to Charles Darby Newton. The very first thing they tried to do was to take you away, and I do not want that to happen again.
We'll hold off then for now.
Yes.
The only way that we can probably take some of that would be manually. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet.
Yes, you have a sleepover to prepare for.
Oh, yes, I'll go ahead and prepare for that. Till then, you can go ahead and take the artifact and put it somewhere that is safe and secure. That way no one will be able to see it and someone decides to barge in.
This is a good command. I will happily agree.
So, Nuby goes ahead and get all the items that he needs for a sleepover.
Oh my god, it's sleepover time! Hell yeah!
While she's making dinner, I am doodling in the notebook.
Probably been a while since you've both been home at the same time. Y'all been really busy. One thing after another with poor Oliver / Frey, and then your mom has been picking up a lot of extra work at the hospital as well.
Because of the apocalypse.
Because of the apocalypse, you know. Hey, it's been a little crazy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's Halcyon City.
Whew, you got that right. You know, they moved me to the meta-human branch of the hospital. It's been a little hard. I don't know if they're gonna keep me there. If I'm being honest, I hope not.
Yeah?
It's just very busy and so foreign, and there's just way more laws and complications than I signed up for, but...
I think I read about some of that in my hero law thing.
How is school? Is it...
Alright.
I know it's gotta be hard. It's hard probably being, you know, the only kid that isn't crazy superpowers and...
I mean, not everybody's superpowers are all that interesting. I mean, like, there's the one salad boy, I don't even know what he does.
Oh.
You know, like, a lot of them are pretty normal.
Well, that's good.
You wouldn't even really notice we're heroes, except for, you know, having gills or something.
I know how close you were with your friends at the other school, and I don't want you to feel like you don't fit in. This is the only option we have right now. Speaking of...
She puts her hand on her hip and, like, turns to you, sassily pointing with spaghetti spoon.
What is going on with Roos?
It's not a big deal.
Oh.
You broke that kid's heart! What is going on? Is it just because of the distance?
You heard about what happened, right? Bruce ran into the school looking for me when the things happened, and they ended up getting, like, grabbed by some crazy guy. Could have, like, really gotten hurt if my classmates hadn't saved them, and I care about Roos. I can't risk them being in danger because I associate with these hero kids. So I broke up with them.
Oh god, you say that and it just strikes such a chord. Not looking at you anymore, just sort of stirring her noodles and sulking, shaking her head a little.
Oh, Oliver, this has happened before. Look, I know you want...
She, like, puts down her
stuff.
Quickly closing the notebook.
I know you want to protect them, and you're in a scary, dangerous school full of scary, dangerous people, and we're in a scary, dangerous city, but we're both just normal kids. I know that's all you're learning is how to be a hero, but maybe you don't have to be. You know this is temporary, right? Like, it's just a couple of years and you'll be out of there and you can just go on. You don't have to stay in this city just because I do, you know? You can go and be normal. You can both do that, you know? This isn't forever. Are you at least going to talk to them?
I've been trying. At this point, I think I've hurt them too much. I don't think there's any coming back from this. Just don't think I can keep pressing it.
Yes,
I don't think they
just...
want me around anymore.
No. Maybe no. Just give them some time and they'll come around. You two are best friends. You'll figure it out. I know it's all complicated or whatever.
What does the cover of Raji's notebook look like?
Boring. It's just like a plain color and it just says Raji at the top in Sharpie.
Oh.
If you don't talk to Bruce, I will. I love that kid. That kid practically grew up here. Can't just keep my kid from me. You'll work it out though. Try not to worry too much. Maybe you could hang out with some of your old friends or some of your new friends and give them the time they need and do something fun in the meantime. All I've seen you is just studying and look at you got your books out all over the place already and you just got here. I get it. It's good. I'm glad you're doing good in school, but I haven't seen you make any costumes recently.
Cosplay club's kind of on hiatus after the whole, world almost ending thing.
That doesn't mean you have to stop doing fun things.
We're doing the school play though, and I might be helping with some of the costumes in that.
That'll be fun. Oh, they're doing a school play? Oh, that sounds so normal. I mean, that sounds great.
Nuby then knocks on the door.
I love you time it with just as she's like, that's so normal. A raccoon knocks at her door.
Knock, knock, knock. Dinner's almost ready.
That's good.
Here, we can put your stuff in my room. Bathroom's over there. There's the TV and the couch, and my room's in here.
Okay. Very nice, spacious room. Very nice poster of Dr. Cosmo. I really love the placement there.
Oh yeah, I got that a while back at a convention, and waited in line so long to get that signed. It really would have been nice if I'd gotten it signed.
Maybe next time, if we go see Dr. Cosmo again, maybe you could bring that poster with you.
I mean, at this point, I've gone into space with Dr. Cosmo. Like, I was kind of bummed out about it at the time, but like now it's like, who needs the poster, right? Like,
yeah, that right.
I have to say it really quick. I forgot. My mom does not know that I went to space.
Oh yeah, right.
That was really cool.
It was really awesome. We got a chance to go. It's great to have your greatest heroes as your greatest allies as well.
Yeah, like, God, that was crazy. Anyways, I am starving, and I've been subjected to the smells of my mom's cooking for long enough now. Ollie's been holding the notebook the entire time, and it is face out.
She says, "Oh!" as she realizes a raccoon sits down at the table.
This is Nuby. He's one of my classmates.
Trying to hide her shock, and she's just like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you."
It's nice to meet you too, ma'am.
I'm Miss Durst. I'm responsible for Oliver.
I have to say, Oliver has been a really good friend to me, and I'm very excited to be acquainted with you as well as I reside in your household for the night.
Nuby's really smart.
I can see that.
Not every day you get to talk with a raccoon.
Yes. Is that your superpower? Are you a super kid?
In a way, yes. I have been changed genetically when I was very young, and I've been stuck with advanced intelligence as well as raccoon ears ever since.
So do the ears help, or is it just cosmetic?
Mom, you can't just ask people if their ears help.
I don't know what superhero sings. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. But yes, these ears are very well, and I can hear a little bit more than an average human. He flicks his ear.
That's great.
Grabs a fork and starts eating his spaghetti. So, I see you've got one of our classmates' notebooks. What are you doing?
She just left it, and I'm bringing it back to her tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Sorry if I asked a wrong question there. You seem a little down from
No,
that.
it's fine.
You didn't snoop, did you? Your mom just blatantly asks.
No, if you must know, she was showing me something in here, and I was looking at that and adding some of my own stuff.
Is it one of those design things you like to do all the time?
No, it's fine. It's nothing.
It's nothing. Okay, all right then. I won't pry anymore.
Nuby, what are your plans after school? Are you gonna be a hero? Are you gonna be a scientist?
Oh, I haven't thought about it too much as of yet, which is, I know, kind of crazy, I know, considering being the smartest kid in the class, but really am not quite sure of what my path lies.
Oh, that's just fine, honestly. I changed my majors like 3 times. It just, honestly, you might never know, and that's just fine. It's just go wherever life takes you.
Yeah.
Weren't you gonna be a something?
Geologist?
Oh, I don't know. I liked rocks.
No, wasn't
but
it?
then I was like, how am I
It
going to
was
get a
the
job?
Geology, and then there was another one before you went
Well,
to nurse school. It was.
I did phlebotomy before nurse school, and
She used to say she was a professional vampire.
yes.
To every patient.
I pretty much am. I still am. Except now when I draw superheroes' blood, it's sometimes weird colors, and then I don't want to joke about it anymore.
What's been the wildest things you've seen when you get the samples from superheroes?
I don't know. I just recently moved to the metahuman branch, and that's been a lot. Did try to help a rock man once, and that was
Well,
especially difficult.
If you have impenetrable skin, you probably don't need blood transfusions that often.
Just do what I can to help people.
She doesn't like metahumans all that much.
Well, it's not like that. I did. Oliver.
It's fine.
I like them. I like them. I like them. I just don't like when they fight and tear each other apart, and I have to put them back together because I don't know how.
Oh,
You'd be out of a job if they
Well,
did.
it's fine. It's okay, Miss Durst. I understand.
Oh, throws down her fork. Oh, I almost forgot. She goes over here to the microwave, pulls off an envelope. This is for you. Came in the mail.
Who's it from?
I don't know. No return address. It's just for you.
How do you send mail without a return address?
It was just on the doorstep. I don't.
You don't think that's like sketchy?
Oh no, do you think it's some superhero thing? Oh my god, no, give it back to me. What if it has like a trap?
No, it's mine. It has my name on it. That is a
But no, what if it's
to open mail that's got somebody else's name on it.
Are they gonna get you?
Probably not a bomb. Bombs are usually at least a little bit thicker. And
How do you know that, Oliver?
Well,
it's
he
common
does go to
sense,
a
Mom.
Common sense!
Have things. It's normal chemistry, Mom.
Nothing's normal.
I think it might be best for him to try and open and see what it is.
Oh.
I've already opened it with my dinner knife after licking off the spaghetti.
Open it up, and you're presented with very obnoxiously neon colorful stars, and it's a card that reads, "You're 10!"
You're 10.
What the hell? Sorry, heck. Sorry, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the card.
It doesn't even have, like, where somebody wrote your name at the top as if the card was addressed to you. It just basically says some, like, hope your day is awesome, happy birthday, and then love dad, scribbled at the bottom.
Oh.
I quickly close it and shove it inside of the notebook. And then look at my mom.
So it's not a bomb, that's good.
It's not a bomb. A normal letter from nobody in particular. In fact, you know, I'll just throw it away. I pull it back out. It's just spam mail. College things.
Well, don't throw it away then. It could be an opportunity.
Listen, this college isn't even on my top, like, 20 list of colleges.
Well, you never know.
I guess you probably don't have to worry about where you're going to college, Nuby, but, like...
Could you at least let us see what's in, or are you just gonna
Nope,
keep
it's
it
just
touch?
from the college.
Nuby goes ahead and finishes up the spaghetti. Well, this has been a very excellent meal. Thank you so much. It's been a while since I've had spaghetti.
Oh, no worries. Alright,
Everybody at my old school used to make fun of me for putting the garlic croutons inside the spaghetti, but it's kind of like tiny pieces of garlic bread. It's not weird, right? It's totally normal.
Right. Very normal, so to speak. Oliver, do you mind if we talk a little bit in your room?
Yeah, why don't we go play some Fort Fight? I only have my laptop, so we'll have to trade off on deaths.
Sure, it's okay. I can probably whip something up real quick to play.
Close his door. Okay, we don't have to play Fort Fight. That was just to appease my mom.
Yeah, that's fine. Now that you don't have to worry about your mother, why are you carrying Raji's notebook?
It's what I said. She was showing me some designs, and then she left the classroom, and I'm just gonna give it back to her tomorrow. I was gonna design a costume for her.
Costume?
She's, trying the whole hero thing. She's gotta, kind of rebrand, I guess. So I said that I would make her a costume.
So she's trying to basically hide her own identity, or at least
a little bit.
Be a different person.
Yeah.
Kind of like with you and Frey.
Sure. What are you getting at?
I don't know. It just seems that it's a little bit more than just wanting to play dress up for her.
I'm not playing dress up. I'm just.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Besides, Very curious of what that birthday card could say.
It's from my dad.
Ah.
It's not even my birthday. I didn't want my mom to see it because kind of a sore subject for her.
Right. Simple terms, a little bit of parental issues.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of left when I was little, and I mean, it's not a huge thing. Went away and left my mom and me, and I mean, we've been doing fine without him. Like, my mom, she makes pretty good money at the hospital, and
Yeah, I can understand that, but it does give the sense of betrayal, which I guess I kind of know a little bit too well myself.
I just don't want her to worry about it.
No, I completely understand. Certainly something hard to let go of when the person you thought cared about you the most decides to take away everything that you've had. I can't blame her. I've had somewhat of the same experience myself. At least she has someone to comfort with.
Yeah, she's pretty great.
It's great that she cares about you a lot.
I'm pretty lucky.
It just shows how much more important it is to keep your little secret, huh?
Yeah, I could never tell her one way or another, even if she didn't feel the way she does about metahumans. She would freaking flip, man. She worries about me going to the grocery store. I don't think she could sleep at night if she knew that I am Prey.
If she does end up figuring things out, there's only so much that she could do, really. Really hard to deal with parents that are always worrying about where you are and want to do everything they can to protect you, because from what I can see, you're all she has.
I guess I've never thought about it that way.
I've kind of had those same thoughts too with mine. But, anyway.
The thread. Did you bring any of that?
Actually, yeah, I've got a little bit of a sample. It's still in the early work, so I'm not sure if it can work as well or not.
You could technically roll to see, like, how well the progress is doing.
Okay, what would that be?
I'm just gonna say that's a freak.
Alright, let's see how it goes. Damn!
Oh, no.
If you've been working on it with Frodo specifically, you could technically have a +1. You have it, and you have, like, the prototype. It's just not enough to make a suit yet, but you have, like, the works.
A small sample.
Yeah, like a sample.
Go ahead and lay it out on the work table. Let him try it out.
I quickly, like, lock the door.
Some random gaming music or something.
Yeah, y'all, like, put the laptop facing the door. It's like a Let's Play without commentary, but it's like game sounds.
Pew, pew.
I'm assuming you're trying to roll freak.
Knock it out of the park.
Nice!
Ooh!
Grab the strand. I have it kind of curl up at the end, and then I try to weave something with it, and it's starting to form something, but then there's this phenomenon when you bend like a metal fiber where at the point that it's bending, all the friction causes it to heat up, and you can actually use this to snap long, thin pieces of metal by bending them over and over again. And so that's kind of what happens to the thread as I'm like trying to like form an actual sheet of it. Parts of the ends are just snapping. So like it's mostly working, but it's still like got some kinks to work out.
Look at that. I guess I am somewhat in the right track.
I mean, yeah, no, it's kind of working. I don't really know what to do about the heat thing. That's kind of your deal, I guess.
If anything, I could see if there's any way that I could build something within the strands to help cool it down as it bends. Be a little bit more
maybe using a different alloy that's got, you know, a lower specific heat so that it can kind of absorb that energy as the friction causes it to. Sorry, that's as much as I can figure out.
That could be a possibility. There's a few tests that I'd like to run. Maybe Frodo and I can continue working on that.
Cool. I mean, thanks for helping me with this, especially as like we're going up against like kind of bigger guys. Just having run-of-the-mill cotton yarn to fight them with is kind of silly.
Oh yeah, I definitely get you. The more
and
hope we can get, the better.
Especially what you said about my mom and like me being all she has. Maybe I should, I don't know, be a little more careful.
Yeah, I get you. It's always about the people we care about the most. Speaking of, since this is a sleepover, where would I be sleeping?
I mean, you could sleep on the couch.
Yeah,
or I could sleep on the couch and you could sleep in my bed.
No, it's fine. I can reside on the couch. It'd be.
I mean, there's also my big chair, but I don't know how comfortable that will be.
I mean, I can probably curl up. I mean, that's what raccoons usually do anyway when sleeping.
I can get you a blanket. With me, literally anything could be a blanket if you give me a second. Oh, hey, check this out. I go to my drawer and pull out the bottom drawer, and it's just full of snacks. I stocked
Nice.
up, smuggled them from the convenience store. I mean, I paid
Hey.
for them, obviously. I mean, I hid them from my mom.
She doesn't want you to have those cavities.
I mean, she has really good dental insurance, but no, I do get cavities really easily.
Nuby couldn't help but laugh and grabs a bag of chips and opens them. Well, cheers to cavities.
Cheers.
Raven has kind of invited me to a party.
We were invited too.
I'm so excited to explore all of this.
Pretty lousy excuse to be missing for pretty much a decade.
He had his reasons, so shut up.
I took the wrong file.
This is bad! There's like 2 files on you! They're very different!
His name was Desmond.
His name was Desmond.
Yes, and it turns out that...
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!